Are you looking for a quick and easy meal to take to that family kitchen? Well, today I'd like to show you how to make my chicken pot pie bake. There are several ingredients you will need to make this delicious dish. I have been making the chicken pot pie bake for several years and have taken it to several family events, and it has always been a pretty big hit. So let's get started. Some of the ingredients that you will need to make this dish is you will need chicken, 2 cans of cream of chicken soup, a frozen bag of mixed veggies, 2 cans of crescent rolls, and a bag of shredded cheese of your choice. I usually do cheddar, but again, your choice. Some of the material items you will need is you will need a can of nonstick cooking spray and a baking dish. Now the baking dish is again your preference and depending on the size of bake you would like to make. So step 1, let's preheat the oven. So the first thing you're going to want to do is preheat your oven to 375. Sometimes ovens take a while to preheat, so that's going to be your first step. Step 2 is you're going to prepare your chicken. Now I've already gone ahead and prepared my chicken today because it does sometimes take a little while. So I typically will boil my chicken, but again, you can do your preference. You can either boil chicken or you can use canned chicken or rotisserie. The next step is you're going to take your 2 cans of cream of chicken soup and your bag of frozen mixed veggies, and you're going to mix them to make a nice filling for your bake. Now I've already gone ahead and I have mixed my cans of cream of chicken soup and my frozen mixed veggies, and I've placed my chicken on top. So once you've mixed it and made that nice filling, you're going to take a fork or a spoon or whatever you have available, and you're going to mix in your chicken. Now the idea of this is to mix in your chicken well so that your chicken is fully covered with the filling. Again, the filling is your 2 cans of cream of chicken soup and your frozen mixed veggies. So now that my filling and my chicken has been mixed together, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my cooking spray and I'm going to spray the bottom of my pan. The reason we do this is so that my crescent rolls do not stick to my baking dish. Once my baking pan has been sprayed, I'm going to take my first can of crescent rolls and I'm going to make a nice base layer on my pan. This is going to be the bottom crust portion of my bake. Once I have my bottom bake, my crescent roll base down, the next step is going to be to take my chicken filling, and I'm going to pour it in. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Okay. Now that step has been completed. I've got my filling that has my mixed veggies and my chicken inside the dish. So I'm going to take a large spoon and I'm going to just even it out. That way you have a nice solid layer of a chicken filling mix. Okay. Now the next step, once you have your filling inside your baking dish, is you're going to take cheese. Again, the cheese can be whatever preference you have. I personally prefer cheddar. I think it tastes nice with the filling. So then you're going to take the cheese and you're going to make a nice thin layer on top. Again, it doesn't have to be a specific amount. It's just whatever you would prefer. So after that step is complete, your dish item will look like this. Now, once you get to this point, you're going to take your second can of crescent rolls and you're going to make a nice top layer. Once you have that top layer on, then your dish is ready to go into the oven. In conclusion, this chicken pot pie bake is very easy and very delicious to make. We've talked about the ingredients and how to put it together today, and I highly recommend it. This is probably one of my favorite dishes.